Today, the 4th of April, Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now. It is an emergency. The identity of the person who wants to harm you is out. Here is the name. Open immediately. Asterisk. My child, stop everything you are doing right now, and listen closely. This moment is not ordinary. This message is not random. I have been trying to reach you, and now this is your final chance to hear it clearly. What you are about to realize will change how you see someone you believed you could trust. I, the Lord your God, together with Archangel Michael, have been watching the movements of someone who has been quietly circling your life, not to bless it, but to damage it. Their name has been spoken in divine courts. And today, the mask is coming off. You feel it, do not you? That strange pressure in your heart lately. That silent conflict in your mind. The sudden feeling that someone is watching you, or hoping you fail even though they smile in front of you. My child, that feeling is not your imagination. It is not fear. It is me guiding you. It is me, your God, trying to alert you before something hidden strikes you suddenly. Because the person who has been trying to destroy your peace is closer than you think. They have been smiling while setting traps behind your back. Speaking kindly while placing obstacles in your path, acting concerned while secretly hoping you fall. And I have had enough. My mercy is for you, not for those who silently wish for your downfall. Today, my sword of truth is moving through your life. Archangel Michael has been given the command to step in, because time is short, and your purpose is too important to be delayed by a pretender wearing the mask of care. Child, listen. You might not believe who this person is at first, because they do not look like a threat, but I see hearts, not faces. I see intentions, not appearances. And I saw their thoughts, their hidden conversations, the deep jealousy that hides behind their kindness. They could not stand seeing you shine. They could not celebrate your quiet victories. So instead, they chose the path of bitterness, envy, and silent harm. This is why I have sent Archangel Michael today, not tomorrow, not next week, but today, April 4th, because the line has been crossed. You must be protected. You must be warned, and you must be awakened. My angels have been standing guard, but your awareness is the final shield. I order you to open your eyes, and stop treating snakes like friends. Warning. Wait. Before you read further, make sure you subscribe. This is how you stay connected to heaven messages, and never miss an urgent warning again. Your life may depend on it. Asterisk warning. The one who is pretending to care. They asked about you recently, but not with love, with calculation. I heard them speaking, not out loud, but in the whispers of intention. And I do not care how close they act, how often they check in, how kind their messages are. I see the real reason they are still watching you. They do not want to help. They want information. They want to study you. They want to know your weak points. And even worse, they have spoken to someone else about how to make your life more difficult. Yes, child. I heard it. I heard the conversation that you never heard. I watched as they sent that message that looked like flattery on the surface, but carried poison inside. And I held back for a while. I waited for them to repent. I waited for them to change. I gave them time. But their heart is hardened. And now my justice is activated. And I need you to believe me. Do not say, but God, they were always there for me. Do not say, but they knew my secrets. Do not say, but we go way back. Because I say to you, not everyone in your history deserves a place in your destiny. Not everyone who came with you into the storm deserves to stand with you in the sunlight. And some people, some names, must be cut off before the next door can open for you. Yes, a name. I know you are waiting to hear it. You are wondering, God, who is it? Tell me now. But I say, prepare your spirit. Because when I give you the sign, you will feel it deep within you. I will not shout the name from the rooftops. I will whisper it in a way only you can understand. I will confirm it in dreams, in sudden moments, in a message that takes your breath away. And when it reaches you, you will know. You will say, "Oh my God, it was them the whole time." Child, you were never meant to walk blindly. I gave you discernment, not just to read scriptures, but to read people, to see beyond charm, to sense beyond the surface. And today is the day I fully activate that discernment. No more ignoring red flags. No more doubting yourself. No more trusting just because someone says the right things. This is the last time you will cry over a betrayal. I already tried to warn you about the person who tried to harm you. Their time is up. I am revealing them now. And not only that, I am removing them. Watch what happens next. Watch who stumbles. Watch who gets exposed without you saying a word. That is me. That is my hand pulling the curtain back. And when the mask falls off, do not try to fix it. Do not reach back out. Do not give another chance. Because this time, I am the one walking away from them on your behalf. I do not just love you. I protect you. I fight for you. I expose the lies around you. Even when you are too soft to confront it. Even when your heart is too kind to let go. That is why I send Archangel Michael, because he does not play games. He does not wait for second chances. He arrives with a sword, and clears the path. And that is what is happening right now. Some of you reading this, your spirit is shaking. Your hands feel cold. You feel breathless. That is not fear. That is revelation. That is the Holy Spirit pressing the truth into your soul like a seal. That is me confirming what you already suspected. And that is me telling you, you are not crazy. You were not wrong. You were hearing me all along. Someone tried to curse your name behind closed doors. But now their name is being revealed in heaven. And when heaven reveals a name, it cannot be covered again. Your freedom is tied to your awareness. Your peace is tied to your decisions, and your future depends on your ability to obey me quickly. And even now, you are not meant to walk this journey in confusion or carry everything alone without direction. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. So, I am saying this. Block them. Cancel the meeting. Avoid the visit. Delay the phone call. Do not explain. Just move. I will handle the consequences. You handle the obedience. You want to know who the person is. You will know by this. Asterisk the one who always asks about your next step. Asterisk the one who speaks peace, but leaves you anxious. Asterisk the one who vanished when you needed support. Asterisk the one whose name always leaves you confused, not calm. My child, pay attention. It is not a stranger. It is someone who studied you, watched you, gathered details, and now is about to be removed from your life by my divine hand. But you must not delay. Open your eyes. Prepare your heart, and listen for my voice. Archangel Michael is still standing at your door. He has been waiting for you to read this so the assignment can be completed. If you skip this message or ignore it, the delay will cost more than you can imagine. But if you follow it, protection will move in like wind. The spiritual attack ends now. And this time, you will not just survive. You will rise. I will continue this message. Say continue when you are ready for the next part. And now that you have opened your heart, I can speak to you more clearly. You have been walking around with a question that feels heavy. Why does it always seem like someone is trying to pull me down, even when I am doing good? You feel like every time peace begins to settle, something unseen moves in to shake it again. Let me tell you the truth. It is not in your head. It is not just bad luck. It is spiritual warfare. And the one behind it has been hiding behind a familiar face. But not anymore. Today is not just the 4th of April. It is a divine shift. It is the day I let the hidden enemy stumble over their own words. It is the day I allow the trap they set for you to catch their own feet. Archangel Michael has waited for this moment. He has been watching the timeline, holding his sword, waiting for the signal from me. And now it has been given. You have stepped into the moment where their secrets collapse, their lies break apart, and their power over you fades like mist in the morning. This is where you rise, child. This is where the confusion ends. You have been fighting a battle without knowing where the arrows were coming from. You have been feeling drained without knowing who was draining you. You have had dreams where you wake up tired, and it is because the war never stopped. Even in your sleep, you were being targeted. But I did not let them win. I placed my angels around you while you slept. You never saw the battles, but the wounds on your heart were real. And now I am telling you, the name behind it is out. Their strategy was to keep you small. Their fear was your success. Their anger was not personal. It was spiritual. Because the light in you awakened the darkness in them. You did not offend them by your words. You stirred their shadows by simply being light. You walked in, smiled, gave freely, and that was enough to trigger the envy. They never confessed. They never healed, so they resented you quietly. They never grew, so they spoke about you privately. But I listened. I waited. I watched. And now I speak. I am giving you the strength to cut the cord, to walk away without guilt, to understand that some people were never sent to support you. They were sent to observe. Some were not your friends. They were your assignment. And the test is over. You passed. You held your heart when you could have hardened it. You stayed kind when you could have been cruel. You gave when you could have guarded. And now I reward you. I reward you with vision, with clarity, with power, with protection, and yes, with the name you have been waiting to know. But understand this, when I show you the name, I do not want you to confront. I want you to release. I do not want you to sink to their level. I want you to rise so high their voice cannot reach anymore. The true punishment for darkness is not your revenge. It is your elevation. And that is what is next for you. Elevation. So when the name appears across your spirit in a dream or a message or a whisper, do not panic. Just nod. That is me confirming. That is me saying, you are not crazy. This was never your fault. They just could not handle your favor. Do not go searching for proof. I am your proof. Do not wait for others to agree. I am the only witness you need. You have been quiet about this pain for too long. Smiling through suspicion, laughing through tension. But today, I tear off the false peace. I remove the forced connection. And I replace it with divine separation. There is no blessing in pretending anymore. The time for pretending is over. The truth must rise, and it is rising now. My child, you might cry after this revelation. You might feel disappointed in yourself for not seeing it sooner. You might think, why did I not listen to my gut? But I say, do not be ashamed. You chose love. You gave grace. You believed the best. That is not weakness. That is my character in you. That is the heart I gave you. But now I am giving you something new, a sword. It is time to guard your spirit, to protect your energy, to stop letting access be automatic. You are not here to be drained. You are here to carry light. And from this day forward, not everyone deserves a place near your flame. You will know who I am talking about by their shift. Watch their energy change after this. They will grow distant. They will make strange comments. They will act offended by your silence. That is because they feel their hold slipping. Do not chase it. Let it fall. You are not losing something. You are being set free. And there is one more thing I must tell you. Do not repeat this mistake. When I remove someone, do not re-invite them. When I close a door, do not knock on it. When I delete a name, do not rewrite it in your contacts. When you feel the peace after release, do not confuse it with loneliness. It is freedom. I am making space for what is next. Because what is next, child, is bigger than your pain. What is next is healing, love, unexpected favor, sudden joy, real connection. The kind that does not betray you in the background. The kind that prays for you when you are not watching. The kind that does not compete with you, but covers you. I have prepared someone to replace what is being removed. And this person, this blessing, will not come until the distraction is gone. That is why I am pushing this now. That is why the urgency is strong. That is why this message found you today. Because timing matters. And the one who wants to harm you is planning something soon, but their plan just got blocked because you opened this in time. And I will say this again, do not take this lightly. Archangel Michael is standing with sword drawn. He is guarding your decisions. Every second you wait, you allow risk. Every step you take in obedience, you gain protection. So do not second guess anymore. You are not just being warned. You are being rescued. And even now, you are not meant to walk through this moment alone or try to figure everything out without clear direction. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace, and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you, a 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you regain control. Nothing overwhelming, nothing complicated. Just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If your heart feels ready, if you are ready to release this burden, begin today. The link is in the description, and in the comments below. Say, continue when you are ready to hear what happens in the next 24 hours and why the angel said this is your only window to escape this spiritual trap. And now, my child, come closer because what I am about to reveal is not just about the past. It is about the next 24 hours. I do not want you to panic, but I do want you to take this seriously because you are standing at the edge of two possible outcomes. One path leads to divine protection, restoration, and victory. The other leads to emotional damage, spiritual confusion, and a delay in your blessing. The choice is yours. But time is running. You see, the person who wanted to harm you was not just thinking dark thoughts. They were planning something, a conversation, a message, a decision. Something is happening right now behind closed doors that has your name on it, but not with good intentions. They have been speaking to someone about you, trying to twist your image, plant doubt, or influence others to see you differently. And they believed they could get away with it, but they forgot one thing. I hear what they say in secret. I hear the whispers. I see the intentions. I know when someone is pretending to pray for you, but secretly cursing you in their heart. And so today, I am revealing all of it. Not with noise, not with drama, but with a quiet storm that begins in your soul. That pull you are feeling right now as you read this, that is not anxiety. That is your spiritual radar going off. And here is what you need to understand. These next 24 hours are critical because the enemy wants to trigger you. The person you trusted may try to reach out through a message, a call, even a simple just checking in kind of text. Do not be deceived. They are not coming to heal. They are coming to harvest, to see if they still have access, to see if you still open the door. But I am telling you, do not open it. Because the moment you say yes, you break the shield I have placed around you. The moment you engage, you delay the breakthrough that is already moving toward you. Their words may sound sweet, but they are filled with spiritual poison. Their timing may feel perfect, but it is planned. Their presence may seem familiar, but it is dangerous. You might be asking, God, if this person is so dangerous, why did you allow them to stay in my life for so long? Because I wanted you to see for yourself what I already knew. I wanted you to build discernment. I wanted you to stop seeing through the lens of desperation and start seeing through the lens of destiny. And now that your eyes are finally adjusting to my light, I can show you the full picture. This person did not just wish you harm. They acted. They spoke behind your back. They may have laughed at your pain. They may have tried to confuse others about you. But here is what they do not know. I turned their gossip into your growth. I turned their betrayal into your birthing season. They thought they buried you. But truly, they planted you. And now what is coming is not just exposure. It is elevation. But elevation requires separation. So do not cry when I take them away. Do not grieve what I am trying to deliver you from, because what I have planned is far greater than the history you are trying to hold on to. Let me tell you something deep now. Something you felt but maybe never had words for. You are being called to something higher. And not everyone in your current circle is meant to climb with you. You have tried to take them with you. You have begged me to change them. You have prayed for the connection to work. But I did not create you to babysit betrayal. I created you to break patterns. And you cannot do that while you are still tied to comfort. So here is what will happen in the next 24 hours. You will feel a sudden shift in energy. Someone may act strangely around you. Asterisk. A dream or thought may become unusually clear. A text, a message, or a call may come through. And when that moment happens, pause. Do not react. Do not engage. Come to me first. Pray. Listen, observe. I will confirm everything. You see, when I reveal the identity of the one who has been targeting you, it is not so you can fight them. It is so you can walk away in peace. That is the most powerful revenge. Not noise, not arguments, not tears, but peace. Unshaken, unbothered, and unbent peace. Archangel Michael is still here. He is not leaving until you have made the right decision. His sword is drawn. His wings are extended. He is fighting in realms you cannot see. The enemy has tried to delay this message from reaching you. That is why you were distracted, tired, or almost skipped this message. But you are here. You made it. And that means something is being broken right now. This is not the kind of battle you win with shouting. This is the kind you win with stillness, obedience, inner strength. You win by not replying, by not explaining, by not chasing. You win by understanding that your spirit deserves peace more than your mind deserves answers. Yes, I know you want to ask them why. I know you want closure, but I say to you, your healing does not require their apology. Your growth is not dependent on their guilt. I am your closure. I am your justice. I am your defense. Let me defend you. I will send divine signs that you are making the right choice. I will bring clarity to your spirit that no human can offer. I will bring people into your life who are safe, who are kind, who are real. But first, I need you to do something hard. Let go. Let go of the version of them you loved. Let go of the idea that they will change. Let go of the lie that you need their support to succeed, because you do not. You never did. You are not alone even though it feels like it sometimes. Heaven is surrounding you. I have assigned angels to every side of your life. You may not see them, but they are real. One sits beside you now. Another walks beside you when you step outside. Another covers your home while you sleep. And Archangel Michael, the warrior angel, has been placed at your heart to protect it, to guard it, to help you release what has been hurting you quietly. So now, child, it is your move. You can choose silence or stress, stillness or struggle, my protection or their pretense. But I am urging you, choose wisely. Do not delay. Do not second guess. Do not stay tied to something I am removing. Say, continue. If you are ready to hear how heaven will reward your obedience in the next 7 days and the exact kind of blessing that is waiting for you once you fully walk away. Because now, my child, we enter the most important part of this divine message, the reward. You see, I never ask you to let go without giving something greater in return. I never take from you unless I am about to replace it with something more aligned with your soul. That is who I am. I am not just the God who corrects. I am the God who compensates. And right now, the angels in heaven are preparing a blessing for you that cannot be stolen, delayed, or blocked. But I must repeat, it can only reach you once you fully let go. You may feel scared right now. You may wonder, but God, what if I walk away and I am left with nothing? But I promise you this. You are walking toward more, not away from it. What you are releasing is only what was draining you. What I am giving you is what will sustain you. And it is already in motion. In the next 7 days, child, 3 signs will appear. Not because you begged, but because you obeyed. These signs are not small. They are supernatural confirmations that you made the right decision. Watch for them, and when they happen, fall to your knees in praise because you will know my God truly saw everything and he kept his promise. Sign 1 asterisk. Someone unexpected will step in to support you emotionally, spiritually, or even financially. It will come without you asking. It will be pure. It will feel like a healing balm on a deep invisible wound. That is not coincidence. That is restoration. Sign 2. Asterisk. The moment you release the wrong person, the weight on your heart will lift instantly. You will feel it physically like something heavy just disappeared from your chest. That is spiritual confirmation. That is me clearing your path. That is me removing resistance so your spirit can breathe again. Sign 3 asterisk. You will hear something, a sentence, a dream, a message, or a stranger voice that directly echoes what I told you here. It will send chills through your soul. You will stop in your tracks. You will whisper, only God could have said that. That is how I speak. That is how I confirm. These 3 signs will arrive within 7 days. Because I am a God of timing just as much as I am a God of truth. But remember this as well, my child. Just because the blessing is near does not mean the battle will not try to whisper one last time. That person may reach out. The one I told you to release may suddenly act sweeter. That is the enemy's final attempt to keep you stuck in the same cycle. But I say this with love and fire. Do not go back. Not even for a moment. Asterisk asterisk. The enemy always knocks louder right before the miracle opens. The fake ones always return when they sense your spirit has been restored. Do not trade peace for patterns. Do not confuse familiarity with fate. You are not meant to return. You are meant to rise. And when you rise, my child, things will begin to unfold like a divine domino. The opportunities that were delayed will begin to unlock. The right people will enter without confusion. The answers you have been praying for will flow like a river. And the heaviness that followed you for years will finally lift like fog at sunrise. I have been preparing something custom-made for your healing. A divine relationship that does not compete, but completes. A financial breakthrough that comes from places you forgot. A peace so unshakable that not even your past can disturb it again. This blessing I am about to release, it is personal. It has your name on it. But I will not deliver it while your spirit is still holding hands with betrayal. So now close that door. Block that number. Delete that thread. You do not need to explain yourself to anyone. Your only job is to obey. I will handle the rest. I have watched you give so much love. I have seen you fight battles you never told anyone about. I have witnessed the tears you cried in silence. And now I want to show you what it feels like to be fought for, because I, the Lord your God, am fighting for you. The angels are not debating your value. They are defending it. Archangel Michael is not just watching from heaven. He is standing at your side. You are not alone. You have never been. Even in the silence, I was speaking. Even in the confusion, I was rearranging. Even in the heartbreak, I was healing. I have not forgotten one detail of your suffering. And now, I am releasing a reward that will make every scar worth it. Let this be your declaration. I will not return to what God delivered me from. Say it again louder. I will not return to what God delivered me from, because your future is not behind you. It is ahead, wrapped in favor and waiting for your yes in the hours ahead. Rest. Breathe. Do not run to people. Run to me. Say this out loud. God, I trust your voice more than I trust my feelings. Let heaven hear it. Let hell tremble at it. Let your soul anchor in it. The next chapter of your life is not based on who stays. It is based on who you finally let go. Say continue when you are ready to hear the final part of this message. The exact prayer Archangel Michael is asking you to speak tonight before sleep to seal this shift and invite divine protection over your next 7 days. Then close your eyes now, my beloved, and prepare your spirit because the final part of this message is not a story, not a warning, not even just a promise. It is a divine instruction. It is the spoken prayer that will activate everything heaven is waiting to release in your life. You must say this prayer tonight before you sleep, before you close your eyes, before tomorrow begins. You must speak it not with fear, but with fire in your soul. Because words carry weight, and this is not an ordinary night. This is a moment of spiritual transfer, a moment of holy alignment. The angels are listening. Archangel Michael is standing close, waiting for you to speak these words so he can move swiftly without interference. So here it is. Repeat it with your whole heart. God, I choose you first tonight. Not my emotions, not my attachments, not my fears, not my memories, but you. Asterisk asterisk. I surrender to your voice even when it is hard. I release the grip of any person, habit, or lie that you did not send. I ask you, Father, to break every soul tie that is not connected to your plan for me. Asterisk asterisk. If I am still holding on to what you have already rejected, take it from me gently. If I am walking toward danger unknowingly, pull me back in your mercy. And if I have given my heart to someone who only meant to harm me, heal me so deeply that I never mistake that kind of pain for love again. Tonight I place my name in your book of protection. I call on Archangel Michael now. Michael, servant of the Most High, warrior of the heavens. I invite you to fight for me, to stand at the gates of my soul and allow in only what comes from God. To chase out every energy that was not born from love, light, and truth. Asterisk asterisk. Place your sword between me and every disguised enemy. Let no word against me succeed. Let no weapon formed in darkness find me. Hide me in the light. Cover my family in your wings. God, I ask you to reveal what I need to see. Confirm the name of the one you are exposing. Open my eyes with grace, not grief. And when you show me the truth, give me the strength to walk away with peace, not pain. Asterisk asterisk. I cancel every evil word spoken against me. I break every curse disguised as a compliment. I silence every voice that does not sound like yours. In Jesus' name, I am protected. I am free. I am rising. I am walking into my next season clean, whole, and guarded by your heavenly host. Asterisk asterisk. Let the next 7 days surprise me with peace, deliverance, healing, and breakthrough. Let the one who betrayed me feel the weight of conviction. Let the one who has loved me in secret finally come forward in truth. Asterisk asterisk. I choose light. I choose clarity. I choose you. Amen. Now breathe. That was not just a prayer. That was a declaration, a holy agreement. And every time you speak it, the heavens respond. Tonight, as you sleep, things will shift. Conversations about you will be interrupted. Plans to harm you will be scattered. Spirits that try to follow you will be silenced. And the person, yes, that person will feel a wall rise between their intentions and your life. You have just sealed the doorway to your past. And now I can open the window to your future. And child, your future is bright. Brighter than what was taken from you. Brighter than what they tried to steal. Brighter than the pain that kept you second-guessing. Because when I rewrite a story, I do not just edit, I resurrect. And what I am about to resurrect in your life will be loud, visible, public, unshakable. So when the person who once underestimated you tries to come back, do not look back. Do not answer. Do not explain. Because by then, you will be too far into your new beginning to even remember the way back to that old pain. You were born for more than survival. You were born for victory. You were born for love that does not confuse you, for peace that does not disappear, for friendships that do not compete with you, for opportunities that will not require you to shrink. And this is your moment. Today, the 4th of April, is the day the shift started. Write it down. Mark it. It is not just a date. It is a divine reset. The moment everything changed. And you, my child, were brave enough to open the message in time. Now rise, trust what I have shown you, and prepare because the next 7 days will deliver what the last 7 years were preparing you for. The enemy is exposed. The name is confirmed. The past is closed. And your future is open. Asterisk asterisk I am proud of you. Heaven is standing. The angels are moving. And I, your God, am not finished with you yet. Say amen if you receive this. Say ready if you want tomorrow message. Amen. My beloved, you have received the truth. You have spoken the prayer. You have opened your spirit to me fully, and that changes everything. But now, come closer one more time because I want to tell you something gentle and sacred. Something most people move past too quickly. Yes, the enemy is exposed. Yes, the person name will be revealed. Yes, the betrayal ends here. But this is not only about protection from harm. This is about healing something much deeper inside of you. The part of you that has quietly wondered if real love still exists for you. You have been strong for so long, brave for so long, silently surviving for so long. And in the middle of all that, a question has been growing inside your heart. God, will I ever feel safe with someone again? And my answer to you is yes. Absolutely yes. I did not create you to walk through life suspicious of every hand that reaches for you. I did not design your soul just to detect danger. I gave you discernment so you can recognize safety when it finally arrives. And I promise you, someone is coming into your life soon who will not bring confusion, fear, or games. They will bring peace. They will bring quiet joy. And they will not force your spirit to shrink. This person I have chosen for you, they have been healing too. They have cried over mistakes they made, choices they regret, people they lost, but they have a pure heart. They have been tested by fire. They understand pain. And because of that, they will understand you. You will not have to explain every scar. They will notice it with kindness. You will not have to hide your silence. They will hear your heart even when you say nothing. You will not have to perform, prove, or chase. Their love will remain even when everything else feels unstable. This is what I have been preparing while you were weeping over what was lost. This is why I had to pull you out of the trap quickly. This is why Archangel Michael stepped into your story today. Because you are about to walk into a sacred connection that cannot be contaminated by the old one you were trying to keep alive. Do you see it now? All those delays were not punishment. They were protection. All those unanswered texts, closed doors, rejections, they were shields I placed around your destiny. Because I knew what was ahead. I knew what was waiting. I knew the blessing would only make sense once the battle was over. And it is almost over, child. You are one decision away, one sunrise away, one whisper from heaven away from seeing it all come together. But I need you to do something most people avoid. I need you to believe that you are worthy of ease. You have become used to struggle. You have become used to waiting for the next heartbreak. But I say no more. No more expecting disaster. No more living in survival mode. From this day forward, expect love. Expect help. Expect favor. Expect miracles. Because now that you have obeyed me, you have stepped into alignment. The frequency of your life has changed. What used to be delayed will now arrive faster. What used to confuse you will now be made clear. What used to make you anxious will now fall away without resistance. Let them wonder where your glow came from. Let them ask how you healed so quickly. Let them whisper. Let them guess. But know in your spirit it was me. It was always me. The healing, the opening, the courage. That is what my presence feels like. That is what happens when a heart finally surrenders fully. That is what happens when you say, God, I trust you more than I trust what I see. Now listen closely, my child. Before this message ends, I want to give you one final confirmation that your obedience has been accepted. Tonight, when you close your eyes, you will feel a warmth around your shoulders. It will not be frightening. It will be light, gentle, like a hug from someone unseen. That is Archangel Michael confirming his presence. That is me saying, I have got you. And tomorrow morning you will either hear or see something with the letter M. It may be a name, a sound, a place. It will catch your attention. And when it does, say softly in your heart, asterisk, thank you God I know that was you. Asterisk. That will be your sign that the shift is complete, that you are no longer under surveillance, that the person grip on your destiny has been broken completely. And from there, watch what happens. People will begin treating you differently, not because you changed, but because the atmosphere around you changed. Strangers will show kindness. Doors you forgot about will suddenly open. The right person will notice you and truly mean it. You will no longer be the version of you who settled. You will be the version of you who knows their value. You will walk lighter, speak with authority, and live like someone who finally knows God was always on my side. Child, I am proud of you. Truly, you made it. You listened. You opened this in time. That one act of obedience has changed the course of your life. And heaven is rejoicing right now as you read this. So rise tomorrow with a new voice inside you. Not the voice of fear. Not the voice of regret, but my voice saying, you are safe now. You are rising now. You are free now. And everything is about to change forever. Say yes Lord if you receive this completely in your heart, say next if you are ready for the next divine message, because I already know what heaven wants to show you next, and it is something no one is expecting. Yes Lord. You whispered it, or maybe you said it out loud. Either way, heaven heard it. And now, because your heart has opened wider than it ever has, because your spirit has softened instead of shutting down, because you have chosen surrender instead of resistance, I am giving you what I have been waiting so long to place in your hands. The next message that will unfold your future. But listen carefully. This next part is not just a continuation. It is a prophetic shift. It is a divine peek into what is already being written in your favor. Because what comes after exposure is elevation. What comes after letting go is receiving what is real. What comes after betrayal is alignment with your anointing. My child, you are about to walk into rooms that you once watched from the outside. You are about to be invited to tables you once felt too invisible for. You are about to receive words of confirmation from people who have no idea what you have been through, but they will speak like they have known your story all along. That is not coincidence. That is me speaking through them. And hear this. You will begin to glow. Yes. Visibly. Even people who do not believe in me will say, there is something different about you lately. That is what happens when my light takes over. That is what happens when Archangel Michael clears the path and my spirit fills the room. You have spent enough time dimming yourself for people who did not understand you. Now it is time to shine bright without apology because I did not hide you to punish you. I hid you to prepare you. I did not let you get overlooked because you were not good enough. I let you stay unseen until the right eyes were watching. And now they are watching. The person I have chosen to walk with you in this next chapter, they are already sensing your name in their spirit. They may not fully understand it yet, but something about you will pull them in. Their soul will feel what yours has been praying for. Their heart will feel safe around you. Their voice will carry peace, not pressure. They will not just say I love you. They will show it in every action. And most importantly, they will love me too. Because two people cannot walk in the same direction if they are listening to different voices. And child, they will never make you feel like too much. Now, let me tell you about the dream. Sometime in the next 3 nights, I will visit you in your sleep. It will not be long. It may only last 2 or 3 minutes, but it will carry a message your spirit will not forget. It may show a door, a staircase, a road, or you may see someone you once loved, or someone you have never seen before, speaking words you do not fully understand yet. But when you wake up, you will feel like your soul was touched, like something deep was confirmed. That is me. That is how I speak to the ones who are ready. When that dream happens, write it down. Even if it feels strange, even if it does not make sense, because it will connect later. I promise you, it will all connect. You are not just healing from your past. You are stepping into your assignment. The one that was designed before you were ever born. The reason your spirit never felt at home in the crowd. The reason your heart broke so deeply. The reason the enemy tried to distract you with counterfeit love and false friendships, because you are not average. You are not like them. You are marked. You are chosen. And you were called for such a time as this. That is why you could not settle. That is why you always felt something pulling you higher. That is why the betrayal did not break you. Because I made you stronger than you realized. You are not broken, child. You are becoming. Now, I want to give you one final truth before this message ends. There is something you were born to create. A work, a project, a message, a gift that this world has not seen yet. And I will begin to stir it in your spirit now. It may start as a quiet idea, a sentence that repeats in your mind, a vision you cannot explain. You will feel drawn to certain things. You will want to write, speak, sing, build, or teach. Pay attention. That is me unlocking your purpose. Because you did not survive that pain for nothing. You did not walk through the fire just to sit in silence. You did not lose all that love just to live in fear. No, you survived so you could speak life to others. You were hurt so you could help heal. You were tested so you could carry truth. You were rejected so you could reach people who feel invisible. And now the time has come, to rise, to shine, to walk with angels, to speak your truth, to never bow again to what broke you. I am walking with you. Michael is protecting you. Your spirit is free. And your next 7 days will be proof that I keep my promises. So do not just wait for confirmation. Start living like it is already done, because in my eyes it is. Say, show me, Lord, if you are ready for me to start revealing what is coming. Say yes if you accept your assignment. Say next message when your spirit is ready for what heaven is about to show you next, because this journey has only just begun. Then now, my beloved, say it aloud with conviction if you have not yet. Show me, Lord. I am ready. Because I have waited for this moment with you for a long time. I have watched you stand on the edge of this decision for weeks, months, maybe even years. You tried to fix people who did not want to be fixed. You tried to carry burdens that were never yours. You kept loving when you had no love left. And still you never gave up. You never gave in. And now I am stepping in. Do you feel that stirring? That quiet flame inside your chest? That is not anxiety. That is your spirit coming alive. That is your soul beginning to believe again. And I want you to know something very important. Your story is not behind you. Your story is just beginning now. Asterisk asterisk. The pain was real, yes, but so is your purpose. The silence was painful, yes, but so is the voice I am unlocking in you. The betrayals nearly broke you, yes, but the blessing I am about to place in your hands will restore everything you lost and more. So many times you asked me in prayer, God, where were you when they hurt me? Where were you when I cried and no one noticed? Where were you when I begged for help but felt alone? And today, I answer you with every ounce of divine love in me. I was there. I was right there. Asterisk asterisk. I was the hand that kept you from completely collapsing. I was the whisper that made you open your eyes one more time. I was the unseen presence in the room when you said I cannot take it anymore. And though it seemed like I was silent, asterisk, I was writing. I was preparing. I was waiting for the right time. And child, this is the time. Now I will begin to show you why it did not work out with the one you cried over. I will begin to reveal why I said no when you wanted me to say yes. I will begin to compensate you for every moment you were misunderstood. Because I do not just restore, I multiply. Every tear you cried in private, I count them like diamonds. Every goodbye that tore you apart, I turn into soil for your future. Every betrayal you endured, I turn into keys that open new doors. And these next few days, my child, you will begin to feel different. Not forced, not pushed, not dragged by the pain of your past. You will wake up lighter. You will speak with clarity. You will walk into places and feel peace again. And for the first time in a long time, you will stop questioning your worth. Because I am going to show you through signs, through people, through moments that you were always loved, that you were always protected. That you were never crazy, never too much, never too late. You have always been exactly who I made you to be. And now the people, places, and blessings that match your healed spirit will begin to find you. No more chasing. No more forcing. No more giving pieces of yourself to people who only wanted access but never wanted commitment. This time you are going to be loved the way I love you, completely, gently, freely. And child, listen. The person I have chosen for you, they are not like the ones before. They are not impressed by your talent. They are connected to your truth. They are not afraid of your past. They are prepared for your future. And they will not run when they see your heart. They will stay because they were created to. And so in this next season, I ask you for one thing. Stay close to me. Talk to me when you are excited. Talk to me when you are unsure. Talk to me before you talk to them. Because I will not just be your God in crisis. I want to be your God in peace. Let me walk with you when you are smiling, not just when you are crying. Let me celebrate with you when the joy returns to your life. Let me be there when the person finally says I love you and means it. Because I ordained that moment long before your heart ever broke. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far behind. You are right on time. Right where you need to be, right where the blessing can find you now. And I, your God, your Creator, your constant. I am not finished with you. So rise tomorrow, not with fear, but with fire. Walk into the day like the angels are with you, because they are. Speak with confidence, not because you know what is next, but because you know who does. And you will see in 7 days someone will tell you something that brings tears to your eyes. Not because it hurts, but because it heals, and you will smile. And you will look up and you will whisper. Now I understand God. Now I understand why it had to happen this way. Say, next message Lord, when you are ready for what I have already written for you. Because this story, O child, it is just beginning. And as you step into this new chapter, you will begin to notice something quietly changing within you. The fear that once held you back will lose its voice. The confusion that once clouded your mind will clear without effort. You will start to move differently, speak differently, and even think differently, not because you forced it, but because my hand is guiding you. The same situations that once drained you will no longer have power over you. You will stand in places that once made you uncomfortable and feel peace instead. This is the transformation I promised you. This is what happens when you trust me fully and walk in alignment with my will. So keep going, my child. Do not look back at what I have already removed. Do not question what I am building in front of you. Every step you take from here is being ordered, every door you walk through is being prepared, and every blessing coming your way has already been approved in heaven. Stay close to me, stay aware, and stay faithful. Because what is ahead of you is greater than anything you have left behind. And very soon, you will look back at this moment and realize, this was the turning point, the day everything truly began to change for you.